Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here in Dawnless Days Total War once again, and today we have a 2v2 as we have Gondor and the Woodland Realm defending here at Dunburg, I believe this is. And yes, we have a glorious siege battle as they face off against Isengard and also the Corsairs of Umbar. So yes, we have a Last Breath submod being used as well, because obviously the Corsairs of Umbar are a submod unit. So they add in Umbar, which adds in a whole bunch of new units and factions. Some of them are quite are like units that cross over from Harad, like Adun Nakori and Umbar Usurpers if they're here. But we have also a whole bunch of new units that are added in with like Arthas and Asgard here, which are a heavy sword unit, which are pretty damn badass. They are very, very cool. And then also we have like Blackhaven Sentries, which is a polearm unit, and there's Balku Magan over here, which is a really heavy speed unit. It's actually pretty handy as well in a melee fight. Actually has a pretty good melee stats, and has generally got melee, like good melee attack as well, weirdly. But yeah, here we go straight away. It looks like the attackers are on the way in. Uruk-hai infantry actually being hit hard here by a trebuchet inside the walls. So it seems that Gondor's gone with an artillery piece, and he's going to, and he has that inside. I think. Oh no, it's not a trebuchet. It's an onager. Okay, so there's an onager that's just a trebuchet mounted on the wall here, which I guess he's just not going to use in this one. We also have archers over here being used already. So look at this. I mean, we've got Gondor archers already using ammunition, shooting at some swords on here. It's a bit of a waste of ammunition, I think, because these guys are in a test shooter formation. So yeah, these White Hand Stormers are going to repel any sort of shots here from the archers. So yeah, good use of test shooter there by Isengard. Waste of ammunition here from Gondor. And what they're doing right now is just capturing these watchtowers and just turning them against, well, not turning them against the defenders, sorry, but just destroying them. Also, I'm interested to see what the funds are, because Gondor has triple gold chevron Gondor sword infantry here, which is an insane thing to have, I feel like. We have Forest Sentinels over here, which are not so chevroned up, but yeah, they have just a single bronze chevron. Yeah, Woodland Realm, solid faction, has great archers as well, and solid infantry. Morale also is really, really good for them. Like Elven armies usually don't have to rely on their general, they can just fight on without them. And there we go, the first sort of fight is underway as we have Ring of Vale men-at-arms already clashing down here with Uruk-hai infantry. The Ring of Vale men-at-arms definitely are outnumbered, well, not outnumbered, but outskilled. They actually might. I was going to say they might outnumber the Uruks. They actually do, yeah. That's hilarious. Oh, well, I guess Ring of Vale men-at-arms definitely outnumber the Uruks. Yeah, they're surrounding them on two sides. I didn't even see this. We've got the Maces of Tolflas as well going in. These guys actually aren't that great. But they cost like the same as the Umbar Usurpers. They're just definitely just not as good. Look at this, we have like the fallen Númenóreans going up against like what remains of like the good Númenórean bloodline here, I guess. I mean, Gondor's very much lost their Númenórean sort of blood compared to Umbar. Yes, if you're enjoying all things Dawnless Days and would like to see some more Lord of the Rings action, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment showing support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 10k subs, which I never thought I'd be saying ever when it comes to doing this channel. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for all the support over the years. It's been very much appreciated. And as you can see, a Ring of Vale men-at-arms starting to die pretty quickly. As soon as a reinforcement Mace of Tolflas comes in, they have surrounded these men-at-arms, and they are dying quickly. Shock infantry now also being sent in. Half-orc axes are coming in, and archers are also having their say on this battle, as we have some Blackhaven marksmen, I think, shooting in as well. But they do not need to bother. As you can see here, the half-orc axes surrounding these Ring of Vale men-at-arms should slice and dice these guys with their massive axes. I would not want to get on the wrong side of one of these guys. more Gondor sword infantry has been committed in there. They're trying to now counter-surround the half-orc axis here. They are technically kind of being surrounded themselves, but then again, Isengard is trying to surround this Gondor sword. It's just like surrounding after surrounding. This is. Yeah, counter encirclement's going on here after counter encirclement. And there you go. I mean, this one's got so much effective. Oh my gosh. The Gondor swords are just getting absolutely pelted right now by arrows. I mean, you're going to need to bombard these gold chevron, triple gold chevron. You see, they are starting to lose now. That's all because of archers, nothing else. Over on the side here, you can see the towers are getting set up. They're going to obviously use those to land on the walls. They are going to need those. Gondor swords and forest sentinels are blocking their way, so these half-orc axes are going to have to fight their way through. A bit like over on this side here, Gondor is holding back a combination of half-orcs and also maces of Tolflas here. And also it looks like the city is starting to catch alight. As you can see, some poor farmer's house back there is already on fire. He will need compensation. Yeah, I'm surprised at the amount of like half-orc axes I've seen in this battle. I know they're pretty cheap and there's shock infantry to try and break through, but it seems, yeah, like a lot. And they often just die pretty quickly. Like, they're very vulnerable to missiles, and I feel like they don't do that. They're not that great at actually breaking through lines either. You can see over here, they're combat even right now with Gondor swords. I mean, they are the triple gold chevron Gondor swords. I'll quickly try and show you what's going on in here. There are also pikes. So it's not a really easy fight to show off with the towers in the way, but yeah, there's pikes in there, there's swords in there, White-Hand Stormers, and then two half-orc axes, and they're fighting off against a Gondorian sword and a Forest Sentinel. But that is what's going on down there. And I guess it's actually quite an important place to try and fight for, because it's actually a victory point, victory point, just literally behind there. So actually, apart from obviously losing the main street and allowing the towers to come up and start to land up here on the walls, there's also a victory point, which helps the battlefield-wide morale.
The men are broken and running.
It's really the dependency to hold on to. Oh gosh, it's dark down here. This is the problem with the tiller. They're trying to sort it out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the Gondorians are getting murdered there by maces of Tolflas. Again, they're bringing a lot of maces of Tolflas. And units I wouldn't have said are excellent. Arthras and Asgard here will turn around so we get a better view. They're engaging against Forest Sentinels and Gondor swords. Again, a weird duo. I guess was just going to see the Elven infantry and archers at the end, which is not a bad idea. Gondor probably should sacrifice himself first. So the elves are retreating. Oh, it's because they're getting surrounded. Okay, yeah, there's maces that just one here. They got in behind. So yeah, probably not a bad idea that they turn around. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if the elves and men could get themselves out of this position. But elves and men of Gondor get themselves out of this position. Umbar are also men, after all. Evil, that's for sure. I always like the colour scheme that goes on with like these Umbar units down here, like the gold and black. That's what look. It just reminds me of House Greyjoy from Game of Thrones. It looks, I don't know why, it always reminds me of that. Also, it helps that they're like a seafaring nation, as Umbar, so that helps with the whole idea that I'm going. Like they're the House Greyjoy.
This is a shame.
But yeah,
display.
Forest Sentinels are starting to die down here actually, as are the Gondor sword infantry. So it just seems like, yeah, even if with all these chevrons, Arthras and Asgard, too much for them. But yeah, down here, as you can see, well, down here, up here, I should say, really. On the walls, we have Lascar and Blades. We have basically the entire Elven army waiting. So it is going to be the elves that are defending. It's final stand. We've got Hall Guardians as well. I'm seeing minimal Gondorian troops, just really archers, which are already out of ammo. Like, these guys here wasted their ammo, really did. I think there's an onager as well.
The men are running.
And the Elven King's dismounted. So I don't know where his horses are, but they are long gone as well. And there's a Gondorian sword on this wall here. So there's a few troops there. I don't know where Gondor's general is. That is a good question, actually. Where is Gondor's general? It's not dead, is it? I'm not going to find out Gondor's general's already dead. No, what is it? Gondor. Oh, it's a spear unit here. Citadel Guard. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, okay. So basically, once they get through this defense, which looks like actually is going to be quicker than I first thought. Maybe not on this side. It actually looks like they're going to get repelled. And the defenders might want to actually shift more troops over towards the center and the other side. But once they eventually do break through, it's going to be mainly elves on the walls that they're going to have to fight against. These, I don't know why he's brought these Dawnless Horse Raiders. Either a very strange unit to bring, the Javi Cav unit. Don't know how he's really going to get the Javis off. They also have terrible morale. Literally a couple of volleys from missiles. As you can see there, they start to waver. They are not a good unit, really. Enemy attacking general. Oh, wow. Isengard sent his general in. Is he that short on infantry? He's getting hit by an onager inside the walls. That we've seen a few times. And here, yeah, look at this. Those Forest Sentinels managed to hold on. Well, actually, there's 2 units down there. They might have sent a fresh one in. But still, they're holding at this choke point. And it's been non-stop action, really. Like, Gondor has been super aggressive trying to hold this town here. And the elves are helped in their own little way with mainly with the shock infantry, maybe a little bit of bow action as well. But that's it. And it is starting to pay its toll. I mean, we'll look at numbers quickly. I mean, Balance Power is not looking great for attackers. They have 3,300 against 3,100. When you're fighting elves, that's not a good sign. I mean, it's not over, though. I mean, I've seen some pretty handy units for Isengard, which, I mean, they are burning the city as well, which is also very useful. -1 morale is actually quite useful. Oh, I wonder if this has been brought, this Dawnless Raider, is because it's a Raider unit that burns houses. I think that's how it works. They're also just jabbing these Forest Sentinels as they go by. It's like a drive-by. So I think that is the case. I think some of these units that Umbar and also Isengard have like Raider abilities, so they just burn stuff. Yeah, Umbar's still in a pretty decent condition. He's still got a lot of polearms, spears, which are good. He has archers. We also do have back here, I'd just like to say, there is also sappers and white-hand grenadiers. Very, very useful for Isengard. They keep him way, way back, though. And then we have an onager. I don't know where the actual onager is. If it even is still alive.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
I can't even see where the onager... I honestly think that onager might be dead. No, it's here. It has been dying. It's been hit twice. He's decided that was enough and he's going to pull his crew off it, which is probably a bit smart idea. So he doesn't lose it. But here you go. Isengard is through. On this side here, now they can start to wrap up the center. And it looks like they're retreating on the left. Ringlow Vale are going back. Dune and Corey are coming forward. The problem with sending these guys forward is that they can just get peppered from the walls over here. But it looks like Gondor's nearly out of ammo. Wooden Realm has plenty of ammo, though. They have full ammunition, so that's obviously concerning. And there have supply barrels as well, which I have a feeling they're being reserved for the elves rather than the men of Gondor. But I could be wrong. They might already have been used up. They have slowly pushed their way through here as well. Half-orc axes here, still chopping away. They're going to put up some sort of defense. Oh, they put the archers in here to stop these guys. All right. They said they could do is setting up, yeah, some more infantry, just maybe on a right angle here, trying to block off the attackers. I mean, right now they could get some perfect if they wanted to with the archers. They could get some perfect shots into the side here. I do respect that from the, I don't know why, the defenders might just be unaware that they could do this, or maybe they're just being respectful and trying to make it kind of a close siege battle. They aren't actually shooting these units here, which they definitely could side shot and kill up, like, immediately. And we have a Dune and a Corey down here, Arthraz and Asgard, and also Wyand Stormers, some, like, top units. And I think the Stormer is a general unit. So by not shooting these guys, they kind of prolong the siege, you know, make it a bit more interesting, a bit more spicy, which is fair enough. I did kind of respect that. I guess they already know that they're kind of in a good position, like balance power-wise. Yeah, it's looking good. 2,700 of themselves left against 3,100, and they have a wall, and they have elves to get through to the attackers. So yeah, I guess maybe they're just thinking we don't need to use our ammo. We're kind of in a good spot. I mean, also, like, Isengard's brought crossbows, which are going to be difficult to use in this siege, that's for sure. And they're still throwing in more troops on there. They're really not going to give up the center point. I just have to defend at the bottom of these gates. Again, another place that you could really, like, cheese it is at that gate. Sit at the bottom there and then get your archers to mount the walls. This map is like a perfect for a 4v3 or even maybe like a 4v2. You really can cheese it if you have used the right factions. Say if you have like evil factions like orcs like this against dwarves and elves, I'd say it's like a 4v2.5 or something like that. Maybe not a 4v2, I think that's a little bit too much, but 2.5, they could definitely beat them, I think. If you really cheesed it. Like, really abused the map.
Men are running. Stand and fight, damn you!
I'd be interested to see that, actually. How much it actually, like, how little you require to actually hold this map. So I have a feeling it wouldn't be that much. They originally had 4,100 to the defenders. So, I mean, it's not obviously a large siege because the attacks don't have a lot either, but it would be interesting to see how much they have left. This general has been getting shot at, but I think that's the archer tower more than anything. I mean, yeah, you could really cheese it with artillery as well, I guess. Depends if you played Gondor. Yeah, if you had Gondor, actually, and added a trebuchet, gosh, that would be horrendous.
Our men have rallied.
But yeah, it would be interesting to see. Maybe we should do that for like a challenge sort of video one day. How little can you defend? I think it's Dunburg, this is called. How much little you can defend it with, because I don't think it would take that much. Especially against like 4 stacks of orcs. I mean, I feel like Urks and Umbar had a little bit more of a bite. But like orcs and goblins, things like that, I feel like, yeah, you can hold with easily like a 4v2 situation. Yeah, Gondor holds here. They just gotta. They are now actually unleashing arrows. This is the thing. Maybe they have now woken up and just realized that they are starting to lose. Gondor archers. Gondor certainly seems like he's more freely using his arrows. I feel like the elves we'll wait until the real siege begins when they eventually actually do get up onto those walls. Down here as well, fighting on. Arthraz and Asgard trying to get through these Ringway Vale men at arms. Being hit by artillery still. It feels like certainly like Gondor is the one really right now. Yeah, oh jeez, look at that. Yeah, they're carving into those ranks with their artillery shots. Yeah, I feel like right now Gondor's the one doing all the defending. I feel like the elves yet to really do much, apart from almost sitting in their shock. They fired a few shots in anger, it seems, with their Lasgarden archers, but yeah, they are waiting patiently, it seems. Waiting and waiting. How many Forest Sentinels did he bring, by the way? I thought these guys were capped, but maybe they're not. Maybe I just always bring 3 and no more. That's maybe why. I think I'm just, like, capping them myself mentally, because they're not that great, I don't think.
Our men run from the enemy.
Yeah, ring of ale men at arms. They are starting to retreat. They are getting surrounded. As you can see, a loose cordon of Gondor swords is being held here. You might as well send those archers, Gondor. They're not going to do much. No ammo. Here we go. Got a small Gondorian line trying to hold back numerous Uruks and evil men of Umbar. Oh, jeez, the artillery coming in there, killing both friend and foe. Pikes should really be pike pushing. They could do thing a little bit further forward, I think. They're not really in the fight. Not in my opinion, anyway. They could do just being a little bit further forward. Ring of Vale going to master. Actually, it's going to be a huge master out here. About 3 units are about to just break. The towers are being pushed forward here by tiny little Uruk units, which is always a smart idea. Letting in like tiny units push forward towers, protects them, you know, from missile fire. There you go. Gondor archers go in, trying to supplement the line, thicken it up. They won't last long though. These men were trained with a bow, not with a sword. Be interested to see kills. That's for sure. Some of these Arthurites and Asgard have been fighting for a little while. It's been pretty battered. Look at that, a lot of wavering troops there. These are all going to go in a moment. Yeah, Gondor swords to go in. You could start to wrap around if they wanted to, but I feel like that might anger the elves, and they might start to shoot on them. Gondor's going to retreat this sword unit here. Yeah, they're going to start their cheese at this gate here, I think. And we have an orange crew being sacrificed after all their war crimes they've done, firing oranges into massive groups. So they're going to just send these guys in first. Citadel guards as well. What have we got coming out? Gondor archers. Yeah, Gondor's just selling out everything he has left. Either to hold this line or to, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, there's a sword here that could just mop up what's left as well. Yeah, I think Gondor is really just going to try and hold this line with archers for a little longer. Don't know if that's really was his plan or what. I don't know what's going on really. They're not really supporting this fight with archers, so there doesn't seem like any point in continuing to hold this line. So maybe Gondor's like, you know what, screw it. I've got nothing left to fight for. Just send them all in. Yeah, more archers going in. And might kill his Arthurites and Asgard down to 12 men. Oh yeah, look at this. A lot of routing troops now. Oh yeah, that's the one archer that's now holding on its own. We've got cavalry coming forward again. Dunland horse raiders going in. It might be a pull through really. Going through those archers. And he's going to try and rear charge these units there. It might have been a pull through there by Isengard, but I can kind of forgive him because everything kind of collapsed. But yeah, looks like he's going to lose some troops here. These, to be honest, they're not that powerful that they're going to make much of a difference. What are they doing? Jabbing a couple of Gondor archers. They're now going back the way they came. I respect that. They didn't go for a rear charge or anything like that. I mean, there wasn't much to rear charge. Orange crew. It actually looks like Gondor is just going to mass rout all of his troops here. Wow. What's the 7 damage? 13%. Still lose -1 morale. Yeah, apart from like Gondor's like couple of swords units here and spears, he's just mass routing really on this front line. Doesn't seem like he has any debuffs either. It's actually Isengard that's the debuffs. Yeah, I think these Dunland horse archers may go for a charge or maybe a Javi volley. I mean, Javis are powerful in TDD, but I don't know if these ones are that great, the Dunland ones. Yeah, they are like literally in them now. They might just, yeah, jab with point blank range and they routed those guys. Nice. Maybe I'm going to find out these horse raiders are going to get insane kills. And they, to be honest, they might now, because they are literally like just murdering archers, farming kills. They might get some huge kills here. We'll see. But anyway, stage 1 is over. It took a little while, but stage 1 of the attack is done. Numbers-wise, it's 2,700 against 1,900. A lot of Gondorian units kind of just getting farmed and killed off at the end there. It's a bit concerning. Otherwise, at a point where the defenders really had a really good position. It looked like they were doing a good job. And let's go on archers. What are you firing at? Oh, they're firing the artillery crew back here. Yeah, not a great target, mainly because the tower's in the way. Really, if they're going to use fire, they should use fire arrows to try and take out this artillery crew. Yeah, they killed one guy with all these volleys so far. So yeah, not good use of Lasgarlan archers, that's for sure. Save your ammo, don't, or at least if you're going to try and kill them, burn them out. Burning them out is actually pretty damn quick. You can do that quite easy. Yeah, look at this Dunland Horse Raider is farming these guys. I mean, I guess make sure they don't return farming kills. I'm not going to trust those kills that it got. I'm also trying to see what it's destroying. It's just trying to destroy this fort wall here on this point as the artillery. Got 5% down. Oh, maybe not. Maybe trying to destroy this one 22%. That actually looks more likely. I don't actually think they're going to land the towers. I think they're going to just keep them there to sort of block archer fire, which is not a bad idea. They are starting to actually kill the crew off a bit quicker though. 33 out of 40. I think that's also affecting volleys. I don't think they need to get this close with the onager if they want to hit it either. So really they're just endangering the crew unnecessarily. Oh, they're bringing a sapper forward? That is not the move either, I don't think, Isengard. Those elven archers are just going to absolutely destroy it. Yeah, definitely not the move. Get them back. Just let the onager do the job. I think the onager can definitely do it. Sappers I'd leave to the end. Unfortunately, sappers are like one of those that you're like, oh, they're so cool, they can destroy walls. Yeah, the defenders just have all their ammunition though at the beginning when you want to destroy a wall. Because usually it's at the very, very start. Unless you're destroying a wall late game to open up like a choke point. Which would be a clutch move, I guess, actually. But it's not really... They're not very viable, I don't think. Unless you're going to blow up and like a pike formation, which is what most people use them for. It's onager, again, it's just going back to where it was. I thought it would be in range. Hitting from like back here. Also, we have a Slaves of Umbar. I don't think I've ever seen these guys being brought. The Slaves of Umbar here, and they're going to go forward. They're going to try and take the gatehouse out at some point. 34%. Ammo-wise, the onager is looking... Where is it there? It's half... No, more than half. Like 2/3. There's plenty of ammo to destroy that wall then. Excellent. Sapper is also coming forward. Seriously going to give it a go? I mean, it's going to have to blow up these Citadel guards, I just realized. So it can't even blow up the wall. It is going to have the job of blowing up the Citadel guards. Oh, smart actually though. He's put them into the towers so they can take cover in the towers. And because it's such a small unit, you can't shoot it. Maybe this is just so it's a staging ground? I don't know. Or maybe he's going to push the tower forward and then get the sappers out. I'm not sure. I'm intrigued by this strategy from Isengard here. It's an intriguing strategy. I mean, this is a hard fortress to take now. Once you take like the town outside, the fortress inside is like an absolute nightmare to take. It really is. I was trying to find a polite word. Yeah, these Slaves of Umbar, they should just get absolutely kebabbed on the spears of Citadel guards here. Slaves of Umbar stand no chance. Swords behind. It's getting pretty shot by something. I don't know what. Maybe the crossbows? Or maybe it's just the technically getting shot by the artillery, I think, maybe. 68% is up. Not too bad. The slaves are going to retreat. And now I think it's the time of the crossbows. There we go. Yeah, the crossbows start to shoot. And this is a perfect scenario for them. Fairly flat. Direct shots here. And they'll just shoot onto these Citadel guards. I'm surprised that they're not getting shot at by Lasgarlan archers. They might do in a moment. Because that might scare them off. actually, funnily enough, used like half ammo. I don't know how. At least one of them has. There you go. The wall's starting to come down, though. 80%. Here we go. More ammo being used by the elves. Lord's Last guy firing behind the wall onto the Uruks down here, trying to do some damage. And I think we're going to see a Gondor sword yet. He's going to charge on down. Here we go. We're going to try and silence these crossbows. The crossbows will run back. And instead, we're going to see Isengard's general come forward. I guess he's this short on swords. And we're going to do it from this angle so we can watch the breach come down. It will come down. How much more? 91. It needs like one more volley. One more volley. The arrows come flying in as well. Imagine if you were like an infantryman in this mass down here, and this is like the perspective you had. It's a wall. I mean, it's about to be a breach in that wall. Got it. Some solid heavy infantry over there. 97. Oh, it literally is going to need one shot. Ah, we missed it. Oh, that doesn't look actually very nice. Oh dear, the text. Oh, hide under that rubble. What happened there? There you go. They destroyed the breach, and now, well, destroyed the wall to make a breach. And it looks like Gondor, yeah, he's going to retreat his final spear inside. And now it looks like they're going to go through the breach, and they have Lascar blades to face off against. So it's not an easy job from here. Looks like Isengard's going to send his general straight in. And he's going to be joined by Aduna Nakori. Not bad units to be going in first with, that's for sure. I feel like Elven Archer support has been very lacking in this siege as well, I'd just like to say. It gets I don't know, a 6 out of 10 from me. I'm not seeing a lot of support here. These Elven Archers are just standing here waiting for something. This one's nearly out of ammo. Good, I guess. Go and get some more ammo. Yeah, there's so many archers here just not doing anything. Like, come on, guys. And they're through the breach, but they've not charged in on the Citadel guards yet. Again, I think this is not a bad duel here. Aduna Nakori go in, you just kill these guys. And then you could go onto the walls as well with the unit and take out the Elven Archers. So you've actually made a really good breach here. This is a way up onto the walls. Really quickly. Whether they're waiting now for the sappers, which are coming. Yeah, here we go. Sappers are going to blow up this wall. This actually could be pretty painful for the guys inside. They might need to be careful. What did they blow up? What did you do? They used their ammo. I'm not quite sure what the sappers did. Damage the wall, maybe? I really don't know. I'm lost. If someone knows kind of a bit more what they did, I didn't see anything. Or did I miss them doing something earlier? They had all their ammo then. Like, not long ago. I think I missed something. Anyway, that was clearly what the attackers were waiting for, was sappers to use their ammunition on something. It did work. I think maybe it was the wall. The wall got damaged, but it didn't get blown up. I think that might be a bug or a mistake. And now the attackers go in. They should break through this spear line. It's Aduna Nakori. The shock infantry excels against spears. They are now going onto the walls as well. Wyatt Stormers are shifting up there. They should go in against the Lasgarn archers, which need to get a shuffle on a move. These forest sentinels or something like that should get onto the wall. Shock infantry usually excels on a wall as well. But yeah, for some reason he's just not moving these archers. And yeah, this is not great plays there by the Wooden Realm. Like, your archers are key to winning your game. Even if you're not the Wooden Realm, just act like as a defender. Also, I don't know what it is, but it's lighting. Kind of making the elves look goddamn sexy. There you go, even better with the reshade on. Wooden Realm are some of the top, like a top tier faction. They look amazing, they always do. There you go. They are about to be in the fight though. We're finally going to see some of these last Garland Blades in there. They did also get the Elven Archers out, but they took about 10 or so losses. And there you go, finally seeing Forest Sentinels going in. And they'll fight on the walls here against the White-Hand Stormers. And I don't know if they'll win. Still quite a healthy Stormer unit. These are light shock against very heavy melee infantry, but they are elven light shock, so who knows? Oh, crossbows over here though, they might have something to say about this. Oh, another wall's come down. Oh my gosh, that might have killed a lot of their own troops, I feel like. Well, maybe not, but I think that was the Onager doing that, so that's opened up this breach, made it even bigger. Definitely an improvement. Now they can rush in anything, but I mean, look at this. This is a huge blob. They might want to think about taking things out and bringing it back in. They've got a tower here as well. I don't think they're really seriously going to land that tiny sword unit. It will get annihilated. I mean, looking at this is sort of like what are the elves doing with so much in this corner. Like, the whole fight's going to be decided over in this corner. Wrong corner they're looking at, that's for sure. Looks like last Garland Archers over here, they're getting focused down by crossbows from across the wall. Look at this, like it's a cross fort shooting each other right now. Yeah, last Garland Archers definitely have the quality that they can outgun these guys as well. They should just need to do that. They're shooting down here at the Lords as well, so that's good to see. I think we're going to see the Grenadiers come up in a moment here. Again, could the Archers be being used as an archer unit over here? They could be being used in just annihilating these Wire-Hand Grenadiers. And they're not doing it. Here we go. Looks like the Grenadiers are going to come in. Didn't think they had to get this close, but maybe they do. Oh, they are literally going to throw from here. Here we go. Boom. There's one. Many more should follow. Yes, here we go on Hall Guardians and onto Lasgarland Spears. A nasty duo, but they'll certainly be weakened up. Yes, I mean, I'd use all my ammunition, just kill this Hall Guardian off. Wow, they barely use any ammo. And they did some decent damage. There you go, some more ammo being used. It's because they're just standing on, like, on top of the other units, but they are doing some good damage. You can barely miss from here. I feel like Grenadiers can hardly be affected by the obstructed mechanic like archers and range units have. And oh my gosh, they're still firing. It's like fireworks. It's 4th of July for the elves. Yeah. That's a dead Hall Guardian, down to 30 men. Well, it's not even seen like any action itself. It's just been pelted. Oh my gosh, this is bullying.
Cowards!
Poor elves. Look at them all bloodied up. There you go. They still have about half, maybe 2/3 of their ammo. The Wire-Hand Grenadiers. Oh, it's because they're getting charged by a Citadel Guard. I presume that came out the gate and then came round. I don't know how that's got there actually, but. They could do with protecting it. Oh, that's smart, actually. Wire-Hand Grenadiers is going to go onto the tower. It's actually not a bad idea. You could then put them on the wall here, and then they can be even safer. Oh, no, I think they're going to get trapped here. This could be actually pretty problematic. Then the Balku McGannon. Save the Grenadiers. You actually might need them. You never know. It's not over yet, especially with, like, huge blobs like this forming. Lasgarland Blades losing decisively. It's because they're fighting a Dune and Corey down here. They're exhausted combat even. I don't know what's beating them then. It just might be just a combination of things. Look at this though. Lasgarland Archers, as soon as they get going, they can just beat these crossbows though, easily. They are going to need reinforcements up here though. Those Sentinels are not winning this fight. They are not winning. It's unfortunate. I still think they should take some stuff out of this blob, send it in elsewhere. They need to try and like stretch the defenders a little bit more. Balcom McGann losing on this wall here. Yeah, I mean, them landing on their own is never going to be fun. And also they're getting shot in the side by archers, which are starting to be used a bit more now. I mean, there's no choice but to use them. The defenders are really under stress right now. Ammo is starting to run low. Archers are still being used. I mean, the Blackhaven marksmen trying to do their damage. The Elven archers as well, which is not a bad idea. I don't know what he's trying to shoot, actually. I think he's just shooting this blob. Yeah, shoot the pikes in there.
A unit is running from the enemy.
So to be honest, the elves killed pretty much everything else with their infantry. It's just the pikes they can't stop. They're going to have to use their ammo to do that. Mod is just amazing, it really is. I love just like zooming on a battle like this, at, like such low, like low perspective, and just seeing like just looking at elves fighting orcs and evil men, and just saying, wow, look how far we've come with this mod. We still have a long way to go, but we've come quite a way as well. It helps the submods and things like that as well, adding to the experience. White Stormers are just about dead themselves, but they did manage to kill off the White Forest Sentinels. Skull and Archers are nearly out of ammo, but they are about to be silenced as well for temporarily. I think they should be fine. It's going to be close, that's for sure. Man's power is 1,500 against 1,000 elves. It's got to think 1,000 elves is hard to beat. Especially when you have 1,500. You got to think a good portion of that 1,500 is made up by archers. There's Blackhaven marksmen down here. There are other like useless little units which can't do a lot. There are still grenadiers that are alive, which are going to be useful. They haven't brought up their Balcom McGann general. So yeah, he can be useful as well with spear variant. Elves are running out of ammo though, which is obviously one of their biggest allies. Well, I say that he's just replenishing his ammo right now, which gives him like a quarter of his ammo left, so he gets 4 or 5 more volleys. I don't know how many more they have of those. If you're rooting for the attackers, you're hoping not many. If you're rooting for the elves, you're hoping a few more. Yeah, the pikes here, they're going to do the real damage. There's actually 2 units in there as well. Pole arms are being kind of beaten back. Actually, the Hull Guardians, which have been bombarded by grenadiers, still alive in there. They've defeated those Blackhaven sentries. Grenadiers, could they get onto a wall maybe? Start to just chuck grenades down from a wall? And they'd be safe at the moment. The only way up onto the wall if they were to get up on this one would be here. Should be straight to a combat. So yeah, they could do it. They could like get up onto this wall here, which I think, yeah, here we go. Here they go. The players realize that. He's going to go up and he's stick yourself there. You could hit this general. Just hit this combat down here. Oh, I'm excited to see those grenadiers in action. Again. They could turn the fight around. They could turn, like, I mean, balance of power, we're looking very even right now. It's now 1,200 against 900. It's super close. Honestly, think that the elves and the men could have had this in the bag if they used their archers earlier and just shot, like, key units. Like, still, like, the elves here could just shoot the grenadiers and just finish them. These guys aren't that great with, like, missile block. I don't think they have any, to be honest. A bit like the archers, but yeah, they could just finish these guys off. They still have half ammo. It would be a massive loss here. The Isengard sort of like team. So yeah, I don't know what what their
This
plan
is a
is. But the
shameful
Grenadiers, they're
display.
just setting up here for now. Gonna shoot this unit. Look at this, yeah, elves. Just need to take this out. I mean, maybe this elven player just, I don't know if he's a new player or something, just doesn't know the power of the Grenadiers. But these, I mean, he should have seen it earlier. Like with his Hall Guardians. They just got absolutely nuked. It's going to happen again to something. I'm not sure what. I think he's going to go for the Citadel Guards. That's what I would be going for. Or maybe the last Garland Blades. I'm excited to see what he does, but oh, it's gonna have to. Oh, it's just the Lord's Last Guardian right below him. Probably his not his worst target, but not a great target. That's for sure. These guys already are like they are like out of ammo. Oh, he's actually missing a lot of his shots. He is trying to shoot that Citadel Guard. Yeah, he actually missed a lot of shots there. Just fighting to nothingness. That is. There you go. We did shoot again into the right spots down there. Definitely hitting friend. Oh my gosh, you just can't see anything when this guy's just falling. There you go. He actually did just shoot a bit of his own troops, I feel like, a little bit there. Cav charging in. Actually managed to rout some of these forest sentinels that somehow got in behind, I think, off the wall. And snuck in behind. Valku and McGann here are dying. These guys getting surrounded by, it looks like, Lord's Last Garland and just like Last Garland Blades. I know they are dying. That's not good if he dies. And morale for Umbar will be in tatters. It certainly seems like Isengard and Umbar over here is starting to stall. I mean, they are killing those Last Garland Blades, but not like quickly enough. The Last Garland Blades hold on. Dunland's Cav trying to make a dash through here. Got stopped by Citadel Guards. Nicely done there. Yeah, we're going to need to see Citadel Guards back in here soon. I have a feeling there's not much of them like they can do. Elven King as well. I feel like he's going to be needed in the fight. I'm surprised they threw up this shock infantry up here. I think this is too much. Allied General dead, so that is not good. Balkan McGann has just lost their general there, so Umbar is without a general. It would be huge. I hate this. It's just flashing constantly. Get out of my way. Umbar without a general, though, could mean a mass trial at any moment for Umbar. And with I think the general's be dead, yet it's freed up a lot of elves. Mainly the archers, but they're still decent. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of troops start to rout now. Blackhaven marksmen coming out of that combat. It's mainly a Dune and a Corian Alpharaz and Asgard that is still alive for Umbar. They only have a few elites left. We can actually see a bit of a surrounding move now going on by the elves. And maybe I was wrong to question the elven player. I was like, maybe it's a newer player. It just wasn't shooting like the key units. But in the end, he didn't need to. He had a game plan. It seems to work. I'll be interested to see what kills his elves got, like his elven archers. I don't think they were doing that amazing. I don't think they were going for great stuff, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, personally myself, I wouldn't allow, like, go back to the Grenadiers. I wouldn't risk them, like, Grenadiering my army. I'd be shooting them, like, as soon as possible. They are, like, army killers, especially at this point in the game. They could break your morale. But actually, look at this. Uruk-hai Pikes recommitting. They're just kind of counter-surrounding the elves a little bit. Just a little bit. They themselves, I don't think, have actually formed up in a phalanx properly, so I think they're going to get mauled here by elves. Wyand Stormer General is about to die as well. Once he's dead, then I imagine we could see a mass trial here for both sides. But yeah, these elves have held on, and these are like... I don't think they started with a silver chevron. I think they've earned that. I'm excited to see what the elven infantry kills are. I think they're going to be like very good. Not so sure about the archers. gosh.
Given up and are running for their
This
lives.
poor Blackhaven marksman surrounded by Forest Sentinels and then Citadel Guards. And there you go. I think just a master out there at the end. And a valiant defeat for Isengard and for Umbar. And it looks like the Woodland Realm and Gondor held on just enough. Wow. I was surprised by that one. So yeah, this was sent in by Lugo Torix's perspective. So he was playing as Isengard in this one. And here's his teammate, him and Silent Dragon. Put up a good fight. I honestly thought they had it. To be honest, when they made their big old breach and they were through, I thought, yeah, they're going to be fine. The Grenadiers are going to do their bit and they're going to do great stuff. But it just wasn't to be. In the end, the Woodland Realm managed to push them back just enough. Yeah, Lugo Torix playing as Isengard got 228 kills as Y and Stormers. His Stormers did really well. 243. His Uruk-hai infantry, 120 kills. He spammed out the half-orc axes, which I've never seen as a strat. They got like 71 kills, the best of the bunch there. I wonder whether he's doing for numbers over quality. 190 kills with the Uruk-hai pike, so it's pretty solid. Crossbows, yeah, didn't do that great. I feel like save your ammo, save your money, bring yourself some archers or something instead. His Grenadiers did well though, 154 kills with those. The Dunlending Horse Raiders, how many of those kills they farmed, I don't know, but triple figures, 108 is not too shabby. Silent Dragon playing as Umbar, getting 212 kills here with Arthraz and Asgard is not too shabby at all. His Balku Magan really struggled. I'm surprised. These guys often I find do okay. I find in siege battles they do just fine. His other Arthraz and Asgard getting 254 kills. His the Dune Corey 125, 142. Mace's Tollflas, one did really well, but the others did kind of just suck. But 123 is not too bad. And there's Blackhaven Marksman, 125, 119, 123. Like all triple figures, but, you know, nothing insane there. Then we have Foot Connoisseur playing as Gondor. He basically lost all his army, bar his Citadel Guard General at the end there. Got 190 kills with his Gondor Sword Infantry. 274 with this one. 242 with another one here. And like those gold chevrons, I guess, did come in handy fairly well. His Citadel Guards here with 110. I still don't know what money he had that he could like have like rank 9 Gondor swords. Seems insane, really. But Gondor Archers 146 kills, 136, 141 with another one there. And then we have Felix Astria playing as the Woodland Realm, getting 142 kills with the Last Garland Blades, 225 with another one here, 166 with his Last Garland Blades. They actually didn't do as well as I thought. I was expecting like a 300 maybe. I don't know why. I just thought they were going to do insane. Yeah, spamming out the Forest Sentinels as well. 112 kills is the best of the bunch there for them. Is Hall Guardians, yep, just got ripped apart by those Grenadiers. It was sad to see, but that's what happens when you let Grenadiers fire. 198 kills with the Lasgarland Archers here. 285 with his Lords of Lasgarland as well, as not too shabby. So yeah, Archers actually did okay. Like around the 200 mark is pretty good for the Archers. But there you go, guys. The Woodland Realm managed to hold on Thranduil, and his elves saved Gondor here at Dunburg. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.